that if we go back a couple years ago, right, you had a group of guys that were asked to step up as freshmen and sophomore in a pandemic, in a very difficult schedule. And, in those difficult situations, you either respond and you become a good team or you go backwards. And I'm real fortunate I got a great group of guys that have the character, right, to respond in those types of environments. And every week they got a little bit better, And as a staff and internally, we saw it constantly, right? Outside world doesn't necessarily see it, right? Each and every week for the last couple of years, there's been a transformation happening at Salem. And I think today is the culmination of all that work.
Was that the best first half of football you've seen the team play this year, or maybe even the last couple of years?
In 2017, we had a good squad, and they were explosive. And this very similar to that first half, right? Very explosive. So it's been 5 years since we've had a team that can really have double-digit, plays on a consistent basis. So, but I think for me is that it's also about what you do when you're not necessarily in the best position. And today we got ourselves in a couple situations where we're behind the chains, and the guys responded and keep the chains moving. I think that says a lot.
You showed such great balance on offense and defense. You had the speed, the quickness, you shut down. But on offensively, you got running backs that can power up the middle, that can get to the outside. You got a quarterback that can throw to receivers who can catch. I mean, that drives the opposing coach crazy.
No, listen, it not only but the thing here is it makes it very exciting for an offensive coordinator, right? It really gives you the flexibility to do a lot of different things. And for us, whether it's formations, leveraging our offensive line a couple different ways. Like today, we ran a lot of unbalanced stuff to give ourselves a competitive advantage. And then on top of that, if you got guys that can run and catch, I'm really proud of these guys because, again, for me, if you watch this team week one and you look at this team today, completely different team. They've really dedicated themselves to just getting better every day. And it's great to be around. It's a culture that I was hoping to build around here, and it's just good to see.
Well, certainly moving into next year, coming off of this particular win, last year's loss was a motivating factor to get to today, to accomplish what you did today.
Yes.
How does it take you forward?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that in all the years that I've coached somewhere where we've had success, right, whether it's winning a conference championship, winning a big game like this, winning a Super Bowl, any of those types of environments, one of the bigger challenges is, again, it's easy to get complacent, right? And I think now more than ever, these guys are hungry, right? They have something to prove now. I feel like, again, this is a big win, but this is a one step in the bigger picture for a lot of these guys. And, again, we're going to lose some great offensive and defensive linemen going into next year, but our core is our junior class. So we got a great group coming back. They're excellent leaders. Half of our captains are coming back, right? So we got some great leadership that continues to want to build and make this program something special.
Great. Coach, congratulations on the win, and have a very happy Thanksgiving.
You too. Thank you.